Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time Sports. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us, however you may be joining us on this very special Bayou Time Sports, as we are so excited to welcome in the coach and the players who have had back-to-back Parish championships for Houma Christian. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're excited. We got several people up here, and we're going to meet the whole team. First, we're going to talk to Coach Brooke Adams. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We are so very excited.
Yes, we are.
Very good. Back to back. What was that like?
Absolutely. Awesome. We had a goal in mind that, coming off of last season, that we had high expectations to get Parish champions again.
Wow.
And yeah.
You did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Very exciting. So we want to talk to a few of the girls. We're going to talk to a few that are on the stage now, which we're excited about. So first, we're going to talk to Kaysen. Kaysen, thank you for being here.
Hi, I'm Kaysen Besharatpour. I'm number 11, and I'm the catcher.
There you go. Very good. So Kaysen, tell me how long you've been playing softball. Been a while?
Well, I've been playing for a long while. Even when I was little, Coach Brooke was my coach.
Oh, so doesn't that feel comfortable, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, I love that idea. It's always so very nice when you can kind of keep that consistency and do that. Were you there last year?
Yes, sir.
You were? Very cool. Was it fun last year?
Definitely.
Was it even more fun to repeat? Listen, it's so hard to do,
Definitely.
right? I don't know how many people get a chance to do that. So did anything stand out this year for you? Was there a particular game when you thought, you know what, we might be able to go all the way? When did you start thinking that?
I definitely thought that whenever we had our game against the Cash. It was just a great game. Everybody was hitting. Everybody was pumped up. It was just awesome.
Yeah, isn't it nice when offense gets turned on like that, right? Very cool. I love that, especially when you rock a few pitchers, right? Congratulations. I like it. All right, Julia, tell your story.
Hi, I'm Julie Louvier. I am number 15, and I play third base.
Okay, very cool. Now, Julie, you got something awfully special. You got a chance to spend a little time doing both. You got to play a little bit on JV and a little bit on varsity. Tell me what it was like to win back-to-back.
It was very special to have that feeling of pride in having to be able to create these memories with all of my teammates here, and to hold those special memories, because there's something to hold on to, and it's such a great feeling.
It's cool. So. You know, it's one of those things where a lot of people don't always remember these years, right? But when you do something special like you guys have, back-to-back championships, that stuff will stay with you. I know people that through sports, when they're this young, that they remain friends forever because of these kinds of connections. So I think that's really, really cool. So now we want to meet the rest of the team. So Aubrey, if you wouldn't mind, just want you to tell us your name, your number, and what position you played. We'll start with you. Go ahead.
My name is Aubrey Cobb. I'm number 5, and I pitch.
All right. Very good.
My name's Adeline Terrible, and I'm number 33, and I play second base.
Second base. All right.
My name's Bradley Porsche. I'm number 22, and I play first and outfield.
Very good. Both.
My name is Lyndon DeSilvi. I'm number 13, and I play pitcher and outfield.
All right, very good. We're going to move the mic up to the front row here. Thank you very much.
I'm Allie Marceau. My number is 19, and I play first base.
Very good.
I'm Lila Boudreau. I'm number 1, and I play all outfield.
All right, everywhere in the outfield. When you're number 1, you do that, right? Go ahead.
I'm Avery Marceau. My number is 00, and I play outfield.
Outfield as well.
I'm Chloe Adams. I'm number 3, and I play center field.
Center field.
I'm Piper Prevost. I'm number 20, and I play shortstop and catcher.
Shortstop and catcher, 2 very important positions. Very good. So now y'all have met the team, which is really cool. So Brooke, tell us a little bit about the synergy of this team. And like you said, you kind of got a feel for it last year. How many of the girls moved up, by the way, from last year's team?
We lost 5.
5. Well, that's a pretty big number.
Yes, so 5 new players. So I'm proud of that, because we essentially had a new dynamic of the season from last year to this year.
Okay, very cool. Tell me how those 5 kind of started to mesh. When did you see it early in the season?
Right away. I mean, just a glimpse of our season. We went 16-4, and we outscored our opponents 201 to 76.
Wow.
Yeah, so very proud of them. From the start of the season, we talked about our goals, and essentially Parish champions was essentially our goal, right? We talked about how we were going to meet those goals, and we held each other accountable for how we were going to do that. Connection is a big force in our team.
Right.
We have to have connection as a team, and just being disciplined. And throughout the whole season, they held each other accountable to meet those goals.
You know, it's really interesting. There's a lot of people, coaches, that will tell you, you know, first things first, let's start with having a winning season. Or they say the second thing is maybe we can do, I don't know, maybe we can go to the playoffs. But you guys started off right away with, hey, let's just repeat as Parish champs.
Yes. That was
All
our
right.
first conversation.
That's a lofty goal. I like it. But you know the other thing that does is it plants a seed. And it says, we did this last year. We can do this again this year. And it's about that faith and belief that you can be able to do that. Very cool. I like that. And so we're excited about what you guys have done. And so you see the trophy right there in front of Coach. It's right there in front of all of the girls. I got to tell you guys, when they walked in with, we are the champs, and this is our trophy. And this is just really, really exciting to be able to do. So, Coach and ladies, we don't want y'all to go anywhere. We want to find out a whole lot more about this season. We're going to take a short break, but we're going to come back and find out a whole lot more about what y'all thought about the season and how it went. So we'll be right back right here on this edition of Bayou Time Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more Bayou Time Sports, brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System, Community Sports Institute, Barker Honda, and Barker Kia.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time Sports, a very special edition, as I am your host, Keith Whiteside. Very glad to have with us both Brooke Adams and the entire Houma Christian School, who were able to win back-to-back championships, their JV team. And so, Brooke, one of those things that we always like to think about is how special this season was and how you planted that seed early on, that you knew that these girls could do it. Was there a point during the season when you thought this is gonna go well?
Right away. Just their mindset and their true connection as a team just brought us over the edge throughout the whole season.
I like it. Julia, how about you? Was there a time when you thought, oh, man, these girls, we're going to do this. We can go back to back.
You know, I always thought that we were going to be at the top.
Okay.
Because just meeting them in the first place, all these girls have a equal and special part of the team that bring it together to put it to the top.
Wow.
It's not just the plays that we make, but the sisterhood that we create with it.
I like it. Was there a particular game that you just had a great game? Can you remember one that just... Yeah, the girls can. They know.
They know?
They know. You know what? We're going to let them tell us.
Okay.
I like that. I like that. Kate, how about you?
There was this one Houma Junior High game. We came back from all the way down. We were all the way down, and we just came back up, and we just came back, and it was an awesome game because everybody, they just whenever I saw all the girls, and when we were down, I saw that they were going to come back up. They had motivation to just come back. They knew we were going to come back.
So there was no giving up,
No giving up.
even when y'all were down by a bunch.
Even when you're down, even being down in the game, that's just what motivates you to win.
Wow. Says try harder. All right. Very cool. Look, you saw it right away, right? This is pretty cool
absolutely.
that they were able to do that. I like it. Well, let's go to the peanut gallery. We're going to go down. Piper, we'll get to start with you. Tell us a little bit about the season for you or anything in particular you want to bring out.
The season was great. It felt good to be with people I knew and the friends that I had my whole life, basically. And winning was even better. I wasn't there for last year because I just joined the team this year, but it feels amazing being a part of a Warrior program like this.
So, you know what's really interesting about that, not being there last year, it sounds like you were able to fit in very well, that they welcomed you, and kind of like Julia said, everybody kind of had their role, right? So that felt good. I like it. Thanks for sharing. Go ahead.
I felt like we all did very well and that it just took a little bit of time to get used to each other, but now we're best friends and we just know each other.
So what a great sisterhood, right? I love it. Very cool. All right, we'll share the mic.
Yeah, I thought we had this special bond. We always kept each other accountable. And even in our, when we were down in some games, we always came back up. We never gave up. We never got down ourselves. We always pumped each other up.
Right.
And we just had that special bond with each other that just kept us throughout the season.
Yep. Remember the Houma Junior High game? Yep. Were you one of those people you stayed positive?
Yes.
I love it. That's a good thing. Because look, that's hard to do. In sports, we always want to do well. And when we're not doing well, we sometimes find a way to get down. That's when each other builds each other up. That's a good thing. I love it. Thanks for sharing.
I want to say that like our sisterhood is like one of our main like things about it.
Right.
It's because we know how each other plays, and like if like we always have a positive attitude towards each other.
Right.
And if like somebody does get down,
Yeah.
like we're always there to like help them back up, and then we kind of.
Okay. When Julia was talking, you were shaking your head. When was her really good game? Do you remember?
Oh, so I think it was. I'm not positive, but I think it was the Cash game.
Okay.
I think she had a line drive and she caught it like right then and there.
Wow.
And like it was like a fast reaction too. So like I know if I was playing third base, I
Right.
might not have got that. But,
Right.
like I know since she's like really good.
Hey, there's a reason why they call it the hot corner. The balls are coming fast, right? I love that. You know what? Very often, defense wins championships. We hear it all the time. So great defense will do that. It sounded like it picked y'all up. Very good.
Yeah, I just knew it from the start whenever I joined the team this year that we were going to be a winning team and
Wow.
that everything was just going to come together and we were going to bond like instantly.
Wow. I love the fact that you guys just knew that, right? How do you just know that? We call that a knowing, right? AKNOWING. For other people, it's annoying that you have an knowing, right? And that's a really good thing. We appreciate that. Thank you, Peanut Gallic, for sharing that information. That's very cool. You can just hang on to it. And so we just got about a minute left. So, Julia, I want you to tell me how this experience is going to make things better for you over time.
Well, just to know each and every one of these girls, I know even after that I'm moving up this year that these girls still are going to probably win next year.
That's what I'm
Most
talking
likely.
about. Hey, talk about planting a seed, right? Coach Brooke can't do it any better than that. Planting a seed, like the opportunity. I like it very much. Thanks for sharing that. Casey, how about you?
I'm speechless because it's just been great. I
Yeah.
mean, whenever I want to strive to become a collegiate athlete
Okay.
later on in my life, and I just hope that even next year when some of our girls leave,
Right.
that the Warrior softball team like starts a legacy and continues to keep winning these championships.
Well, you know what, Coach? I don't know that it gets better said than that. For what you've been able to do with this group and to be able to create such great synergy for them and to create that positivity for them to support each other, that's wonderful. Congratulations
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank
We're very
you.
excited. Congratulations to all of you. What a great accomplishment. You're very, very well deserving of it. And the trophy is there as well. We're so very glad you get to see it there right in the center of the stage. Congratulations again, back to back. And they're already making plans for doing a three-peat. Doesn't get much better than that. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular edition of Bayou Time Sports. But don't go anywhere. A whole lot more right here on HTV.
This segment was brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.